Oh, I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for a while. You remember that, Bill Murray? The pouring rain? Caddying for the parish bishop? Oh, I don't think the heavy stuff's going to come down for a while, do you? What is this? This is not, we don't use the word selling on CNBC. It's against the rules. This is just a little profit taking. It's a little distribution. It's a rebalancing. It's a screwing is what it is. The street is now screwing the little guy. Did you get sucked in? Did you get on the Twitter sphere and see everybody in there? Oh yeah, I think we're going up to 3,000 and to 3,200, and I think this, we're going, and the Fed has a put on and all that. You know what? Maybe the Fed does have a put, but if you're an option player, where the hell is the strike price? Probably down around 1,600. That means, maybe the Fed put does kick in, but maybe it's at 1,600. Most of these investment advisors don't even know what a put is. They're not interested in protecting your bread. They're interested in protecting their little nest egg. Getting a little something from your nest egg. They're asset gatherers. They're like the Easter Bunny, gathering the eggs. They don't care if your eggs get broken. They'll find some other sucker. Folks, I'm bagging on at stockmarketcaddy.com. Please check our Twitter sphere. Look at some of the tweets that we have been saying right up until the last, few days. We've been telling you. We were giving a heads up to the cheap seats. Our members. Can you imagine what they're doing today? They are so happy. They are making a bundle. A bundle. See, because we're not just intraday traders. We know the market. We know the market better than anybody else knows the market. Trust me on that. We watch it day in, day out intraday, but we know where we are on a daily basis, a weekly basis, a monthly basis. And we told you just as recently as a couple of days ago, yesterday even, you were sitting on a time bomb. And it hasn't even gone boom yet. Hardly. We haven't even blown the siren. See, we'll actually blow the siren for our members. You don't know if we're coming back this afternoon. You don't know what we're doing on Monday. If you only knew what our members know. You would like to know what the volatility structure is doing right now. What's that, bagger? You'd like to know what the interest rate structure is doing. What's that, bagger? What about the Dow theory? What's that doing? And been warning and warning and warning. You see, the fundamentals that you pay attention to, they're funny until they're not. They don't mean jack shit to this market. Excuse the French, but they don't. The fundamentals are there to fool you. You see, the way the sheep think, they need to have a narrative. They need to have a story. They need to go to the dinner party or wherever it is and say, I own Apple because it's doing this and they're going to do that, and I own Tesla. You see, the market is a commodity. What's a commodity? It's like rice. It's like lumber. It's like orange juice. There are no stories with orange juice. There are no stories with pig bellies. They are what they are. So the stocks are there just to fool you and entertain you. The rodeo clown, the fast money boys and girls that sucked you in. Now you don't know whether to wind your ass or scratch your watch. Now we don't tell our members what to do. We don't make specific recommendations, but we help them. You ought to see the folks, what they're doing, that joined us just back in December. in the tools that they've built and how they're trading and how they're going about it, and how diversified they are. They're in control. We have demystified the markets. They're in control, and they're still learning. If you're looking for someone, or you're looking for a private mentoring site where you can join like-minded people who have a real vision of the world, not some fake vision. We're not watching Hannity at night or MSNBC. We're out to work hard and make a buck. Pure and simple. And we're not buying into the Trump stuff. We're not buying into the Pelosi stuff. We're not, we know it's all, rigged and all that, and the Fed this and the Fed that. But just the same, you know what? We have to trade day in and day out, in and around all that, in spite of all that, and that's what we do. Now, if you had been a member at 1 minute trader, a 1 minute trader at 1026 trading the S&P, you would be up $1,300. I've done this before. The NQ, you'd be up $1,600. The RTY, you'd be up $2,000. The Dow, you'd be up $1,000. So what's that? $5,000-$6,000 since 10 o'clock. Go look. We did this just the other day. I think it was on the long side. It was all green. It was all green, and I said, in a couple of days it's going to be all red, and we're going to make another $5,000 or $6,000. This is with one contract, folks. Look at our Twitter sphere. The S&P is trading at 2807. Where did we buy? We bought put options at 2855. A handful of them. At what price? 2855. And we got them until the middle of April. If we come off 10% in the market, let me put it this way. If we go to where we were just last Friday, each one of our put options is going to be worth $10,000. If we get a 10% correction, each one will be worth $30,000. $30,000. If you sat on a long portfolio and your investment advisor was not selling at the highs or offering you protection, then you better find someone that knows what the hell they're doing. We do not manage money. We're not a broker. We're not a financial advisor. I don't want your money. We're only interested in gathering like-minded people. It's a private club we're doing. Can't explain it any clearer. If you want to call and talk to me, feel free. Real person, real guy. My name is Don Marshall. My cell number is 813-758-8263. We got a new Jumpstart class coming up. You can save hundreds of dollars off an already discounted value. We offer huge value. It's a 3-month plus program. The deadline is the end of this month. Total investment, I think, is like $1,000, $999. Feel free to give me a call. Ask people on our Twitter sphere if they're a member. Ask them if they're pleased. Ask them if they've learned. Ask them if they're having fun. Ask them if they're making money. Please. We never lose anybody. Knock on wood. I hope not. I'm bragging on Stock Market Caddy. I don't know, as the guy says in the movie Bag of Ants, if you see the movie Bag of Ants where the caddy's talking to the golfer and he's brought to his knees and he's shaking, he's trembling, and he's afraid. He doesn't know whether to go this way, that way. He's in the woods and he's lost. And the caddy comes to him and speaks softly in his ear, and he points the direction. And what does he say? You can either start or you can stop. So, folks, if you don't want to learn, and you want somebody to hand you the fish, and you want somebody else to do the work, don't call us. But I suggest you stop. If you want to take control over this part of your life, you want to get an education, you want someone to demystify this crap to you, give us a call. I'm Bag of Don, StockMarketCaddy.com.